How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So we got another figure from my favorite toy company. We get few and far between. They need to put up a lot of pre-orders. There's like Cyberpunk Wave 2, we need Scooby-Doo Wave 2, but we're still chugging away at that Street Fighter line. So today we have AKUMA. So I've been seeing pictures of this figure from a lot of other people and he looks awesome. So I'm super excited. We got some extra added articulation and Jada just always whoosh, knocks it out of the park. So with all that being said, let's take a close look at the box and we'll get this bad boy open. Taking a look at the front of the box, you can see we've got that health bar up there at the top. It is designed like an arcade, just like the other Street Fighter 2 figures. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. Blech. AKUMA. AKUMA Matata.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
On this side, we get the artwork that we're very used to from this line. On the back, we get a shot of AKUMA and the rest of the roster, which we're like 3 away from now, I believe. What is it? Balrog, E Honda, and Zangief. Is that it? No, and T-Hawk. So 4 more. On this side, open window and some more artwork. And then of course we get his little bio at the bottom. AKUMA, country of origin, Japan. Fighting style, martial arts rooted in Anatsuken. And that's it. That's all it says. The rest is in other languages that I can't read. Pays de Fiorin, Japon. Top of the box. Bottom of the box. With all that being said,
Akuma Matata.
It means no worries.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries.
Where I walk alone. Where I fight alone.
I guess the best way to open this is from the top. Cut the tape. Pull the tab out. Allegedly. There we go. And then AKUMA. And I was keeping the boxes, but I recently started getting rid of them. But I keep the backdrop on the inside, so... Oh my god. I want it to come out. That's what she said. Yo, that was such a pain to get out, but there's the old is it? I don't know if it's a ship or what, but we got it. I don't know what it is. No, it's like an ancient Japanese building. So, and then here is AKUMA, and he had a loose stand, so that kind of just fell out. I was like, what is jiggling around in here? It was the stand. All right, we got AKUMA out of the box. I had a little bit of a delay because I lost one of the wrist guards. Well, it's part of the glove actually, but it just flew off and I didn't know it. And then I had to dig apart my whole diorama to find it. So that is why the setup is different. I think it looks more open now anyway, so it works better for me. But regardless, AKUMA is awesome. Thank you, Jada Toys, once again for making this line. I love this so much. He's got the pointed ears like he does when he wasn't introduced in Ultra Street Fighter 2. It was a different game, right? I don't know. But I know he was made as like an alternative to M. Bison. He was made as an alternative to M. Bison, to be like a final boss, like more of a Ryu counterpart as opposed to like the M. Bison just doing his own thing as a warlord. But as you can see, we've got his little man bun up there. The hair is soft, which is awesome. He's got his prayer beads, which are my least favorite part of the figure. I don't think they sit very well on the figure. It is a new body. It's not reuse of Ken or Ryu. New upper gi overlay with the symbol on the back. That symbol is also on the prayer beads up front as well. You can see it right there. New corded belts. You can see the texture on his gi is all the same throughout. And there's no paint on there, but on the muscle definition there is definitely some paint to accentuate like the biceps and all that stuff on AKUMA here. And he's got flip-flops, he's got toe articulation, which I guess is standard for Jada at this point. So there's a lot of really nice details on this guy. And you know, we've got the tattered shoulders and leg pants cuffs for the figure because, you know, they're like torn up and muddy. And of course he's wearing sandals, like I said. He's got his fighting gloves on, so very cool looking figure. I'm happy with him. We're almost done with the Jada Street Fighter line as far as Street Fighter 2, and then they're working on Alpha. They've shown some prototypes and stuff, so I can't wait for that. I'm going to only get Storm Arena for Darkstalkers, not Street Fighter. I can't open another rabbit hole for Street Fighter, but these guys are awesome, and I really like this AKUMA, and I don't like how he keeps moving and settling. That's a little irritating, but the paint is very nice as well. Hello, zoom in. Let's keep focus here. The paint is very nice on the eyes and the teeth, very clean. No missed applications. We've got some liner around the eyes to accentuate that in black. So also on the gi, the paint is very nice. I'm sure it may rub off, so just be careful with that over time. But that's because that's a rubber overlay up top, so you can't take the gi top off, much like Ken and Ryu. So there's a lot of nice details in this figure, and I like him a lot. Checking out his height. Let's see here. All right, I gotta get used to the new setup, so I don't know what center is right now for the camera. He stands at about 6 3/4 inches to the top of his bun, but like 6 1/4 to the top of his head. So not too tall, not too short. Then we get into the articulation, the good stuff, right? The goody good. Everyone's favorite part of the video. Uh-oh. So starting at the head, let's take those off for a second, because those are part of the accessories anyway. Starting at the head, forward, very nice. Separate neck piece. Backward, very nice as well, because of that separate neck piece. To the side, lots of great range there. Shoulders come up over 90 degrees. Beautiful butterfly joints, even better than Ken and Ryu's. Those go, you know what, let's just, bow, chicka, bow, wow. Chicka bow. Just kidding. But let's go ahead and take this off just so that we can get better range out of the articulation and really see what everything is doing. Beautiful butterfly joints. So those work wonderfully. Bicep cut, pinless double elbows, which just pinched my skin. Ouch, that hurt. Joint at the wrist. Torso goes backward and forward. Separately, you can also do the upper part like that and that much. So, you know, we get double movement there. So that's very nice. Very good range. Legs come up to the side. Not so much back, but kicking action. Oh my goodness, these joints are tight. I don't want to break him, but come on. There we go. Butt kicking action achieved. There is no boot cut. We do get a thigh cut. We get rockers at the ankles. Of course, toe articulation. And I love that the flip-flops kick out. That's really cool. So, and listen, I lied because there is boot cut at the ankle under here. So don't say I didn't include something, because I went back and it is there. For Street Fighter, he is more articulated than your normal standard ones because of those toe joints, which Ryu and Ken and like Cammy and Chun-Li don't have. But AKUMA does, because AKUMA's freaking cool, right? That's a pretty cool pose, I would say. And it wouldn't be achievable without those toe joints. So, definitely an upgrade as far as standard articulation. Then we get into the accessories. Do this all in one take. First of all, we get this blast effect piece, which is very cool. It's kind of reflective how they did it up front. And then, of course, stand pegs in. Stand was loose in the box. I don't know what that was about. But I'm pretty sure this is an all new blast piece. This isn't like a Hadouken. Hadouken! But, AKUMA, you fell over. It's not a tumor, AKUMA. It's not a tumor at all. I'm gonna have to put a clip of that. There we go. Then we get the prayer beads, which I talked about briefly. Where is, I wish it was like a wire or something rather than, there's the symbol, rather than just a plastic cord, because that doesn't work as well. I don't like that. They should have made it wire, but that just slips over his head like that. It's probably better to take the head sculpt off to put it on, but AKUMA Matata, right? It means no worries. Then we get 2 hands. Well, you get a set of hands, 2 sets. You get 2 fists and 2 open hands for that blast. So I got 1 of each on him already. And then, of course, I took off the gi. There's that. And the belts. And you just put it back on so easily. So I'm not even going to bother showing y'all. If you can't figure that out, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But that is the accessories and articulation. Y'all, I forgot. We have another head sculpt too. And this is like the 2nd time I've lost a piece of AKUMA. I found it. But there's the other head sculpt. Very nice. Compared to, I mean, they're both good. But I prefer the open mouth one. But you can see, got a more stern, stoic look. And then we got angry AKUMA. So that's all the accessories and articulation. Ta-da! First of all, for scale and comparison, here he is with Ken and Ryu. Like I said, Ken and Ryu share a body, but AKUMA and Ken and Ryu do not. AKUMA's brand new sculpt, and it's great. It's an awesome body. It has slightly more articulation than these two with those butterfly joints, so you get better range. So hopefully we get an updated Ryu and Ken at some, I mean, we're gonna get the alpha ones. So those are the only other ones I'll buy from Jada. So can't wait for those. Obviously he's also taller. Speaking of taller, here he is next to Blanca and Sagat, who are both very much bigger than AKUMA. Doesn't mean they're more powerful though. Here he is next to Chun-Li and Cammy, Captain America and Mega Man, and then lastly, Marrow and Wolverine.
Where's one who can stand against me?
That was AKUMA, the man who mastered our fighting style.
So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that this AKUMA figure is totally worth it to me. Listen, like $29.99 for a Jada Toys Street Fighter figure is way different than $29.99 for a Marvel Legends action figure. You can fight me if you want to on that. That's just how I feel. I feel like the quality and love and care put into these, the amount of accessories that we get, the articulation and all that stuff put in every single release. It takes them a long time to release a figure, which I'm happy waiting. So that really makes this worth it to me. Plus, you know, we get to add them to the Marvel vs. Capcom shelf. We need more Street Fighter bad guys, so there's a new one, another one right there, which is awesome. And yeah, he just looks great. He feels great. I'm glad I didn't lose any of those accessories that I was freaking out about, because I would have been very sad. But yeah, I love this figure. I think he's awesome. I love all the Jada Toy stuff. I think they do a fantastic job with what they do, no matter the license, and they care about the characters that they're making, and it's apparent. So I like this figure. If you like this video, go ahead and smash like, hit subscribe if you're new here, become a channel member to support me further. It's only 99 cents. You get early reviews like this one, and some other perks, some live streams sometimes, some other stuff. So it just helps me get a couple figures a month and keep bringing reviews and stuff to you. So do that. Comment, let me know what you think of this figure, what you think of this video. If you agree or disagree with any of the points I made, who your favorite Street Fighter character is, how your day is going, just say hey. Do all that stuff. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ+ community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.
Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. Return to
Mythical Walmart end cap.
Ah, Morty, you're still watching this crap, isn't this? To review figures and toys and stuff, aren't you a little old for toys? Ah, jeez, Rick, you know, I don't think you should call her a bitch, and I kinda like her videos, so maybe you should shut the up. Q, Morty. Q.